just when Charlie thought life couldn't get any sweeter, old Mr. Stork dropped in to pay him and Layla a visit.
It's a boy!
Wow.
Whoa, that's pretty heavy. You could say that's probably one of the saddest scenes in cinema history, but in reality, it's not. This is a comedy movie. As you can see, this movie is joking about a phenomenon where a woman cheats on her man and has another man's baby. But it's easy to see this is every man's worst fear, becoming a C-U-C-K. What is the psychology behind this? This video isn't about this, but there's a principle here and a problem. The problem is picking your wife, and the principle is how you pick your wife. And I'll tell you one thing, I don't think Logan Paul is doing it right.
By the way, I'm very proud of myself. This is the longest I've ever gone without sex since I started. Obviously, it's driving me crazy. I am struggling. I need penis inside of me. ASAP. Like, all I want is like a big fat sausage. Just.
My fiance is a fucking angel.
No.
Anyway, here we go.
Dillon, Danis. Yep. Welcome to London.
Thank you, bro.
Logan Paul strikes me as a dude full of energy and someone who has a charismatic presence.
Locked yourself in your room. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. You sweating a little bit. Yeah, you hot, huh? It's a little different when it's not Twitter, huh?
Occasionally making appearances on my social media feed. I admire his persistence in the entertainment industry, having witnessed his journey from the Vine era to his current status. Sustaining such a career is undoubtedly no easy feat. I have to admit, though, I'm not a devoted follower of Logan Paul, but I hold no ill will towards the guy either. I find myself rather indifferent to his content. However, my love for YouTube makes me aware of the growing phenomenon of what he's been doing lately on this medium, which for the most part seems to be Prime, his energy drink, and the big hype celebrity boxing. Despite my general indifference, YouTube and X, formerly known as Twitter, have been incessantly bombarding me with updates on the Logan Paul and Dillon Danis saga. It's rather wild. To be honest, who really cares about the intricacies of their personal lives, especially their romantic relationships? However, this feud has spiraled into something of epic proportions, leaving newcomers like me with just one burning question: why? So let's give a little bit more background before we get into that. Before this drama unfolded, I had never heard of Dillon Danis, despite his status as a world champion fighter. Curiosity led me to explore his Twitter account, only to discover that it had become ground zero for a relentless onslaught against Logan Paul and his relationship with Nina Agdal. The intensity of this online battle is staggering, and the sheer volume of attention and views it has garnered over the past month is mind-boggling. Dillon reportedly accumulated 2.1 billion views on Twitter, more eyeballs than the entire population of the United States. That's something. And before I get to the heavier stuff, I just want to say I started my YouTube channel with the simple desire to share my thoughts on various subjects. Like John Wick, I was living my life in peace until the YouTube algorithm, akin to the Russian Wikiverse mob, came knocking on my virtual door. It refused to stop bombarding me with Logan Paul and Dillon Danis drama. Finally, after incessant pestering, I have now decided to dive headfirst into it, viewing it as an opportunity to create content and improve my video journaling and editing skills. Regrettably, I fear my content I'm producing isn't up to par because this shit is nutty and batshit crazy. All in one. So, before we continue, we must address a couple of questions which may invite disagreement or prompt some viewers to exit the conversation. I welcome all perspectives because my aim is to present a well-rounded view of this feud. Specifically, we need to contemplate whether a person's sexual history should influence the potential for a long-term relationship.
The Logan Paul thing, that's the ultimate teaching tool of the year.
Right.
We won't get a better teaching tool than that. You didn't pay attention, and now your girl has embarrassed you.
Why do girls always lie about their f***ing body count?
There are studies that show that as your body count increases as a woman, the likelihood of you filing for divorce increases. I don't want a woman to file for divorce against me, so I'm going to choose a woman that has a lower body count. How does that not make sense? Look for the Institute for Family Studies. They'll show you a study that shows this.
The feud between Dillon Danis and Logan Paul possesses all the ingredients of a powerful marketing scheme, fueled by YouTuber drama and the internet zeitgeist of millennials. Their feud has escalated to unprecedented levels, threatening to upheave the familiar ground beneath Logan Paul's feet. Initially, Logan managed to maintain control of the narrative, drawing from his decade-long experience in the social media limelight, where drama and clout are currency. He had only lost control twice before, during his Japanese forest incident and when CoffeeZilla exposed his CryptoZoo scam. But here's the fascinating twist. Amidst the massive egos at play, Dillon Danis might emerge as an unlikely hero.
Logan just got engaged about a month ago to a girl. Does anybody know her name? No. Nina Agdal, who's actually a girl from Miami that I used to kick it with, and not one, not two, but three of my homeboys dated before she.
Three.
So that means they fucked her.
Oh yeah.
Just gotta put that out there.
So, but I actually like Nina, so this is no disrespect, but you know.
No disrespect, Nina.
We have the images to back up my my case.
I know this is all the rave in the red pill community, and I don't care about the labels and bullshit. I just want an answer. I also want to stress that I don't think the red pill community is necessarily wrong in a lot of the things they have to say. There are things, of course, that I disagree with. And on the other side, you could call it blue pill. They're not exactly right either. I mean, which man wants to marry a woman and have that happy wife, happy life concept always in their head, pestering them and making them feel that if they're not making their wife happy enough, their wife should go ahead and leave? I don't think that's right either.
Logan Paul has like a weird history, and he recently got engaged to this like beautiful girl, and he has an upcoming fight, and this Dillon Danis guy started like spamming pictures of, I think her name's Nina, and every guy in Hollywood. It does not end.
There's no way that it's not on the rocks. As a man, where you rank in the hierarchy is where your confidence stems from. The tier at which you're at, and Logan Paul has been at the top for the longest time at this point. People have tried to knock him down, but he still crushes. But now, like, the girl who's supposed to define you is now a source of shame for you. That's brutal, because now even the men who look up to you in the sense of how hard you work, how successful you are, will be like, yeah, but look at what it got him.
Here's a crazy idea. What if Dillon Danis is saving Logan Paul from marrying a bad person? And I don't really think Nina is a bad person, but I don't think she is wife material.
I don't hate Logan Paul, but like I will say this though. There's this NFT project that he launched. He didn't deliver on it. All he had to do is just return everyone's fucking money back.
And he would have easily done it. Easily done it. But you see, this is a greedy fucking swine. He doesn't care. He has no integrity. Like, for God's sake, his girl has been on a fucking choo-choo train for the past 4 or 5 years, and he's about to get married. Dude, she was with George Zimmerman. So she's going around everybody. They got pictures of every shape, color there is. She's been around, bro. All I want to ask Logan Paul is when he goes downtown, does he still taste Leo?
Now, that's a lot and a bit vitriolic, especially for someone who doesn't know Logan personally. But I guess a lot of people want to tear Logan down because of his reputation. In recent times, there was this feeling that Logan was redeeming himself and he had this vanilla guy next door feeling about himself. And now with Danis bringing to light the sexual history of his fiancée, plus his cocky boxing demeanor, people just want to bring him down. And typically it would be okay if he was cocky. But Danis dropping the "you're dating a slut" bomb has really created this perception that Logan doesn't respect himself. And if he doesn't, why should anyone else? And what people don't understand is that Logan threw the first low blow to Danis about Danis' girlfriend. And from then on out, Danis just hit Logan 1000x times harder.
Dude, there's some rules in the street, Dennis, and I'm gonna tell you the rules, bro. Not trying to back my boy Logan, but I gotta back him up when there's wrong and there's right. Everybody knows the rules in the street is you don't bring children and women involved, bro.
Yeah.
But
sometimes you have to, bro.
But no, what the fuck? First of all, we'll pause that thought because I want to know what is your extent of when you bring that in. But here's the thing: don't dish out what you can't take. If you he brought his girl involved, Savannah. I remember that.
Right.
They brought his girl involved. They were talking about, oh, she was in the DMs and all that shit. So I get it, but damn, that's some pepped up aggression, bro.
Yeah,
he kept that shit in for a long time.
He
First
said,
of all, who the fuck is doing the research for you, Dennis? Who is this?
There's at least
CIA?
full-time employees.
The CIA, Dennis? Who's giving you this shit, bro? And then he says he has a nuke that he hasn't even dropped. Brother, if what you have is the nuke, what the fuck was the other shit? That's too much, bro.
My boy is straight Oppenheim in real life, bro.
To wrap it up, it's important to recognize that a woman's sexuality is a personal choice. But Logan Paul's situation serves as a stark reminder of the potential consequences that can accompany such choices. The journey of becoming rich and famous, only to lose respect due to one's choice of partner, is undoubtedly a challenging and avoidable scenario, provided one exercises wisdom. Nina, like many in contemporary American society, represents a reflection of modern values and attitudes. However, her situation is unique due to her public persona, subjecting her to the scrutiny of countless observers. But not just that, it seems Logan Paul's guardian angel might be working through Danis, potentially sparing Logan from unnecessary future woes and struggles. If modern marriage statistics hold true, indicating that women with promiscuous pasts may not make the best wives, then Danis could very well be Logan's most trusted ally, akin to the real-life Naruto and Sasuke dynamic.